Welcome everybody to my top 10 best video game anime adaptation. That's a hellish long title name. If you're new to my top 10, I suggest listening to this short intro of 30 seconds, if not you can skip directly to the rankings. I give my insight on each number as I play a clip of the series to give you an idea of the overall anime. If you like the clip I present, you can watch the show, or pick another one. Do however keep in mind that my list is based on my personal taste and the stuff I have seen. I know a lot of anime, but I just have 10 entries, so I want to suggest stuff that I think will please the biggest crowd possible. If you feel unsatisfied by my decision, you can comment about it, like or dislike, or simply pick a different top 10 I did. Now, before we begin, it is imperative that you understand that these are video game adaptation, not anime that were turned into video game. The game need to have come out first and they made an anime out of it, not the other way around. Lastly, I only took one anime per series of rank. What I mean is that, let's say I'd go for Pokemon, there's a lot of Pokemon games and a lot of series based on them. Indigo Plateau, Johto, Diamond and Pearl, etc. I would only be allowed to take one of them, so to not flood my ranks with only one type of game. Alright, let's roll. Number 10, Mega Man Battle Network. Alright, this anime is probably one that I would recommend more to my younger viewers. I played the game when they first came out on Game Boy Advance, and I can easily say that these were my favorite series on Game Boy Advance. The anime got a decent portrait out of the game, but it got wrapped around the concept of fusing LAN with Mega Man later on, which was kinda nice but defied the purpose of the delete consequences, because you just can't kill the main character, you can't.
Sledgehammer logging out. Green Sledgehammer logging out.
Winner, Mega Man.
Mega Man did it! I knew he would. Yeah, well, I knew it before you did.
Log out. Mega Man logging out.
Number 9, Kanan, or Canine, or Canteen. I don't know. It's written in the top corner. Read it. It's based on the game 428 Fusa Sareta Shibuya D. It's a visual game novel that got released only in Japan. These are amazing concept. However, here in the West, we don't get much of those. The game first release was in December 2008, and the anime came out about half a year later. It's a really good sequel to the game, but it's more intended towards adult, as this is a seinen action anime.
Help me, or stay back, got it?
I won't. I promise I won't say anything.
Fine, then let's do Kanan. Kanan is the only thing you can say. If you say anything else, I'll blow us up.
Why are you doing this?
You've got faith, right?
Number 8, Dodak Sign. The Dodak universe is a perfect example of a MMORPG portrait. I mean, it's not actually massive multiplayer, but it conveys that feeling really well. There are several spin-offs from the game, from movies to TV show to specials and OVAs. The art and animation aren't really standing out so much, but it's being balanced with the amazing storytelling. If you've played the game, you will not be disappointed about the anime. Number 7, Pokemon The Origins. Ha! You thought because I mentioned Pokemon it wouldn't be on the list, right? Wrong-o, Chiefo. Pokemon The Origin is a series of 4 OVA that reportray the Pokemon game exactly as the game told it. Nothing similar to the hash shenanigans. You have Red there, it's a better start. And he actually captured Pokemon, so you can see his Pokédex fill out, have awesome battles, and the story is exactly what you'd expect it to be. Added to that, they used the OVA to promote the new X and Y release to show the Mega Evolution of Charizard. If you have 2 free hours, look it up, it's really good. Number 6, Chaos Head. Yet another visual novel adaptation in the format of an anime. You'll find that the art of this one to be really stunning, however it lacks a bit in the story department. It dips a lot in the mystery and the supernatural feeling. The story set out with a few series of murder, and one of them having a witness. This is more of a psychological anime which might not end up pleasing everyone.
Another dead body was discovered in an alley in Shibuya late yesterday evening.
Those eyes. Whose are they?
Don't you know the truth?
No.
It's not what you are seeing. It's what you're being shown.
Number 5, Hyperdimension Neptunia. Look at them vivid colors all over my face, I just want to motorboat them. I mean, it's really pretty. But I kind of want to warn you about the anime. If you've played the games, you might see this as somewhat of a disappointment. I mean, obviously it's 12 episodes of a show that tries to compress 3 JRPG games. Of course there are gonna be rush events in there. But if you never played a game and don't plan on doing so, you should greatly be pleased with this one.
さあ、皆さんも。ええ。大人だよ。本当に18歳以上ですか？はい。はーい。本当に？本当だって。疑われてる。本当は幼女でしょ？幼女じゃねえよ。その胸で。
Number 4, Persona 4 The Animation. Amazing story and badass animation. Honestly, if you've played the game, you should be impressed on how well they portray the whole thing. They even managed to have the bad ending, the good one, and the true ending without having it look weird. Every fight looked ecstatic, and you can see how each social link truly affects the tide of the battles. If you like being on the edge of your seat, this is a definite must-see.
Like I care! If you're so hungry, then get some delivery or something!
Delivery? But we're standing on a corner.
Didn't you know? Aya says her place will deliver anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. You just gotta call them up and ask.
For real?
No.
Then in that case... Hello there. I'd like to order delivery. 2 orders of Mikidan.
I didn't ask for anything!
Who said anything about you? I placed both those orders for me.
Well, of course you did.
Number 3, Tale of the Abyss. I freaking love Tell's game. Like, honestly, I have around 500 games and these are my favorites. So it was hard to pick which anime to give this rank to. I went for Tale of the Abyss because to me it felt as the one who was the most complete with Tale Symphonia, and since Symphonia gotta go in my top 10 shonen, it was time for Abyss. Tale of the Abyss rushed things a little as there is an immense load of traveling through the game, but the fights, the story, the animation, everything makes up for a great anime. It hasn't been done yet, but it's still worth it. Also, it probably have one of the best character development I've seen in games or anime ever. Number 2, Danganronpa. I really fell in love with Danganronpa. And I'll be honest with you guys, it was an anime that I never heard about until recently. Someone told me it was a survival anime, which I freaking love, by the way. And the show just delivers in every category. Like the previous ranking, it's an investigation game, somewhat like Phoenix Wright. And they sum it up in 12 episodes, so of course they're gonna have to rush things along. But the pink blood is beautiful and the art is so entertaining. The ambience make it really worth checking out. So you will not be disappointed with this one. And the first rank goes to Steins Gate. If you like amazing story, this is one with quite the twist on it. The animation and the arts are almost to the level of a movie. This is based on a visual novel. It's in the same line as Chaos Head, so I would suggest hitting Chaos Head first, then Robotic Notes, which I haven't spoken about in this list, before tackling Steins Gate, as you will find hints throughout them. If you can't be bothered watching the other ones, it's not much of an issue if you start directly with Steins Gate.
Mayuri! Mayuri! Mayuri!
You! I can't believe you! You are such an asshole!
Now, of course, all of these have games that I would consider even better than their anime, but as a representation, I think they do really well. Don't hesitate to check out my other top 10 if you like this one, but didn't find any new anime to watch. Also, make sure to subscribe, it gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling in the mouth each weekend. It's like them shampoo commercial, where the girl's in the shower washing her hair and she keeps having orgasm. Except no shampoo, just anime. Anime orgasm. You know what? I have no idea where I was going with that.